土砂降りの雨も大歓迎もう一回目いっぱい Hello everyone! Welcome to the OSU Philippines Mega Nationals 2024 4K/7K division. And man, I can't believe we're here in the grand finals right now. Starting off with a 4K match actually. So it's going to be, here we go, lyvet versus Plena. And honestly, I cannot think of a better matchup than this. Like, these two players are extremely good at any skill set. Whatever you throw at them, they're gonna be able to destroy that. So right now, you'll be having these gameplays and all that. So it looks like Plena's ban is going to be Rice 4, and lyvet is going to be banning Hybrid 3. And lyvet will be picking first, so that's gonna be... That is going to be White Crazy Stars. I mean, this is a speed pick. Huh, interesting, because actually, Plena performed pretty well on the speed pick last round. Man, I'm actually really nervous for these two players. Because I know if they're not careful, they could really end up rushing any of these picks. So yeah. So here we go. I mean, this pick is very relentless and all that. So yeah, it just starts up with some okay core jacks, but now this speed section could really throw you over, as I said, if you're not careful. But wow, these two players handling these stream sections really well. lyvet finding a few messes there. Not misses, like messes, I mean like some rushes and just a few lapses on that accuracy, which is going to be very risky. Honestly, like, out of all the picks, this is the one that I think Plena has the best chance of winning on those rises. lyvet doing everything they can to try and catch up to Plena, but this is already starting off with a really close battle. Oh my goodness, my heart is extremely nervous for these two players, because man, this ending is relentless as well. And here we go, this is just gonna keep on going. Plena and lyvet extremely close. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what's happening. These anchors, 2-node anchors on any column, whatever. Wow, it's gonna start to get a little bit faster. Plena has a little bit of an accuracy advantage, but it's not gonna matter. Oh my goodness, what in the world are these two players doing? Plena fighting a drop. lyvet is holding on. That accuracy advantage from Plena did not matter at all. Extremely good performance from both players, but lyvet is gonna take that 1 point away from a 990k. That was extremely close. Look at that accuracies. Wow, like literally there was barely any difference. Barely any difference on that. I'm actually not sure what's going to be happening from here on out. Wow, I'm actually not sure what to feel about this one. Huh. Like, this is a very dense Ellen pick, and honestly, I'm not surprised if this was this was the vet's pick. Sorry, Plaina's pick actually. Unsurprising. Like, start off with speed, and now we're going for density, which is arguably Plaina's strongest skill set. Although I'd argue it's either that or release LN. Oh wow, alright. So I mean, it's gonna start off pretty strong. 246 BPM. Once again, LN density is a pretty difficult jump. Like we went from 220 into 240 right now. I mean, to be fair, the density aspect, I think it's actually a little bit harder last round. Not to mention, stamina aspect makes up a lot of it though. Now, we're approaching a little bit of a mini jack section. Like, those mini jacks could really trip up any player if they're not careful. And right now though, both players, oh, what are they doing? Like, the fact that they're both extremely close in accuracy just goes to show how difficult of a matchup these two players are going to be. And Plaina's dropping a little bit of accuracy. That's gonna be concerning. Like, these patterns are extremely dense, and not to mention really fast as well. But that accuracy from lyvet, it's slowly but surely going down. Though then again, Plaina also as well, extremely fast. Now some mini jacks, I would expect a miss or two from any of these players, because these mini jacks are really difficult to control. But instead, they're both actually maintaining their accuracy. lyvet finding a drop. That is not going to sound good at all. Plaina now has the driver's seat. 3,000 combo, but this is still extremely close. Like, the patterns are not making anyone mess up too bad. Those were still clean drops from lyvet, so it's not gonna affect it way too much. But wait a second, Plaina finding a few lapses on the accuracy, and not to mention a miss. That was unfortunate. And now this lead is gonna slowly go to lyvet. I'm not sure what's going to happen from here on, because there's going to be more mini jack sections. And like that one, those mini jacks can really make you mess up. Still a 2,000 point difference. Oh wow, okay. Alright, it's starting to get there. lyvet trying to make an answer, trying to extend that lead. But now we're approaching a more dense section. Wow! That was extremely close still. These two players are performing this snap at a ridiculously accurate performance. What a play from these two players. 0.55, 0.48 on Tachyon is extremely impressive. And now, here's the ending section. This can make these two players really lose their focus. And now these mini jacks not making anyone drop. What is happening? Like, these two players are considered. Here we go. Here's the very one-hand trilly section. But I don't find a drop. Plaina does. But lyvet holds on the consistency. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Are we going to be seeing the first breakpoint? Or is there enough time? Will they both hit the Tachyon, Buchanan, Lacrima Trill? And yes, they do. 977, 983k. What are those scores from these two players? 14 grades, much better ratio from Plaina, but those misses were way too much. 983, 977, extremely good scores. My bad. I'm so sorry. My microphone actually fell from that one. No big deal though. Yeah, my microphone fell. My microphone fell from that. That score, like, these two players performed extremely well in that pick. Honestly, I can see both players. Okay, excuse, huh? Not sure what to feel about that pick actually. I'm not sure what to feel about this pick, but I mean, anything Rice actually makes a lot of sense. And again, 1 minute and 39 seconds, so this is an extremely short pick. Well, I don't know. I have a feeling this could be a chance for Plena to take a break point if lyvet isn't careful, actually. Like, after seeing Crazy Stars, Plena still performed pretty well. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but Plena also equally traded. Actually, that trade was worse. This is more of a core jack start, and this is exactly why I mean, maybe this is why Plena would have wanted to avoid this pick. Like, I didn't see this being chosen, but wait a second, that's a couple of drops from lyvet. Like, these patterns are extremely difficult for anyone to control. Really impressive work for both players, but they're clearly having a hard time. And now this Ellen section, imagine if anyone drops on this Ellen part. In fact, this lead, 18,000 points. It may sound a lot, but this is actually not too much. Wow, like, and now Plena slowly gaining that accuracy. Much needed performance. Now more of these dump sections, more core jacks. Like, these core jacks, Plena has been avoiding core jacks the entire grand finals, which is actually really interesting. And now we're approaching, you see those crosses and all that. Those kind of cross patterns are really difficult to control as well. And now more core jacks, Plena fighting a few drops. That's gonna be unfortunate, but honestly 24,000 points does not sound too much. Now both players really having a difficult time, but obviously lyvet having the upper hand. Both players still scoring above 900k, which is really impressive, come to think of it. I mean, if you were to look at the ratio, it isn't that far apart, but that 200 count clearly goes to the vet side. Yeah, that start is a really difficult file. Okay, so I think Plena has to choose Ellen 1, or honestly Ellen 3 actually. I mean, I know lyvet's Ellens are really good. Oh, hybrid 1, huh? I can see where Plena's going here actually. Voxel Adventure is going to be a really difficult pick. Voxel Adventure is a really difficult hybrid, and honestly, I wouldn't know who'd have the advantage here. Now you're throwing in some of these dumps. The thing about Minijacks is both players are extremely good in that kind of pattern, so I'm not surprised why Plena would go for this, because Plena must feel a little bit confident that he'd be able to hit these patterns slightly better than lyvet, which is the case right now, but it isn't really that much of a difference when lyvet is slowly getting accuracy. But as I say that miss is going to give that lead slightly to Plena. This is a short pick. Plena has to put in his A game, because man, this is not going to let up anytime soon. Wow, actually extremely good performances from both players. 200 from lyvet on one of these break sections. But Plena, what are you doing? 99.77. Really good performances from these two players. Like, if this were anyone except for these two players, this would be like a very big lead. But wow, Plena doing a really impressive work. lyvet trying to catch up. These two accuracies are extremely high right now. Wow, literally none of these patterns messing up these two players. As they say that, though, Plena finds a drop, but that accuracy advantage is still on Plena's side. He'd have to hope for lyvet to find the drop, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Extremely consistent performance from both players. Impressive work. What in the world are these two accuracies, though? More mini jacks, but no one's finding any mistakes. What? Oh my goodness. Both players have got to be nervous. Oh, I see a 200 from Plena. If any more mistakes happen, this could go to lyvet. But Plena avoids it. Avoids the break point again. What are these two players doing? 985, 982 on Voxel Adventure. What? That's gotta be illegal. Like, these two players are doing extremely well. Last year, I actually forgot what BPM the pick was. Let me check. Wow, I'm actually really nervous about this pick. Like last year, the jump stream pick was 277 BPM. And now, we're here at 290 BPM jump stream. So yeah. I'm actually not sure how this pick is gonna go. I mean, 290 BPM jump stream is insane. And now here we go. This map can really make you choke a lot if you're not careful. Both Plena and lyvet just holding on really strong. I mean, it's very light jump stream, so these two players have the capability to play it. What are these? 99.7, 99.8. What? And still, really high accuracies and consistency from both players. Oh my goodness! What is Plena and lyvet doing? Wow! Grand finals, by the way, and these two are still holding really high accuracies. And now, here's the really difficult section. One-handed trills galore. Plena finds a drop, but that accuracy lead still well in his range. lyvet trying to keep up. And there it is, the lead is on lyvet's side. But any mistake from lyvet is gonna go back straight to Plena. These one-handed drills are really difficult. But still, only one miss has dropped from both players. Plena drops again, but still has that accuracy lead. Oh my goodness, it's really going to lyvet. Wow, I really thought Plena had some chance. Another drop. The patterns are getting too hard, but lyvet keeping that consistency well enough just to hopefully take this point. Can lyvet close the deal? No, a miss, but that's way too late for anything to happen. Let's look at the accuracies actually, just to see. Yeah, Plena, what 200s? Only 200s for Plena on this map. But those 6 misses and 5 100s were way too much. I can't believe Plano was holding 99.8 on that, and lyvet was like having such a really solid run too. Here we go, LN1. This is the LN coordination pick. So yeah, I mean, these two players are like extremely good as well. I mean, they're both really capable with core jacks and all that. Or not core jack, I mean LN coordination. So I won't be surprised if this one is really close as well. Oh, that's one from lyvet, but Plano also dropping one. Yeah, this is gonna be really difficult LN coordination wise. And now there's just more. Actually, lyvet has a slight advantage. Now we're more abrasive LN patterns coming in the way. Both players not dropping too much of that accuracy. Except for Plano, who drops a little bit of 200s there. What are these two players doing? Like, the fact that they're still extremely consistent despite all of the patterns. And now here we go. This long jack pattern can really make players miss if they're not careful. Like, the fact that they're still extremely consistent. Oh wow, only 0.02% of a difference. Actually 0.01 for a bit. And more of them. But lyvet finding a pretty dirty miss. That is not gonna be nice because this is 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And now we have more of these LN coordination parts. lyvet really trying to keep up the pace, but that accuracy disadvantage is definitely not gonna help. It's actually starting to get closer. I mean, not like it's starting to get a little bit closer, but Plano's accuracy increased just way too much for lyvet to be able to really make up some ground. Like, the fact that Plano still increases their accuracy this late in the map, it's insane, but we're gonna have the real test of the LN consistency here. Oh, but Plano finds a drop! That's gonna be massive and huge for lyvet, actually. I think that was an uncharacteristic miss as well, so it's gonna be a little bit disadvantageous for Plano, but oh my goodness, time is running out! And now here's this ending, the most difficult part of the file. Will both players be able to keep up? lyvet fighting a few jack drops, but Plano is as well! More bursts? Oh wow! That was so close! Oh wow! Okay, wait. Okay, imagine if anyone finds any mistakes on this ending, which is gonna be really difficult to do. But now I think it's... Oh! Okay, Plano takes it by 575 points. 16-15. Those 200 counts are really close. But that ratio difference gave it to Plano. Wow! Oh, cold heart. Alright. The thing about this map is this has a lot of those noises, like, you know, those droplets and a little bit of those screams and all that. Just really difficult to keep up in general. Instantly, lyvet takes an advantage. 5? I mean, like, this is a bad position for Plena to be in because, like, you're really in a disadvantageous on the points already. Not to mention, this is a very physical pick. And those anchors are really deadly if you're not careful. Lyvet just keep extremely well, but Plena holding on as well. Like, wow, these two players just playing extremely well for their physicality and the technical patterns. So this lead from lyvet is not safe at all, but it's gonna continue to keep on going. This map is just relentless on many levels. Even though Plena's holding onto that combo really well, that accuracy that lyvet's holding is just extremely strong right now. I'm actually terrified that what both players are doing right now. The fact that these two players are still holding on to that combo, like, it was only really an early miss from Plena that gave this combo advantage to lyvet. It's really impressive, but that accuracy has to start with some work now, because it's not gonna get any easier. But wait, lyvet drops a little bit of accuracy. That's going to be scary, especially if lyvet finds a couple of drops. But that consistency from lyvet, that's something you can expect him to do a lot, because he's been arguably the most consistent player in this entire tournament from start to finish. What are these two players doing? Like, the fact that they're still holding combo on a Terminal 11 map, and it's very technical as well. So, what? Oh, lyvet finds a drop. That could start something, but Plena finds an even bigger drop. Still, though, amazing effort from both players. But it had to happen. lyvet finds another one. Plena holds on to the combo. This lead is gonna start to shrink, but it's a massive one. Plena finding another drop as well. These technical patterns, they're very abrasive and they're gonna throw you off a lot. lyvet fighting a drop, they're both trading punches from each other, but lyvet had a bigger punch thrown at Plena, and that's exactly why Plena is going to unfortunately lose his pick, and lyvet taking another one, bring this to 5-2. 963 to 945k. Two extremely good scores, but lyvet's consistency and accuracy advantage was way too much. And yeah, Plena, I think, has to go for hybrid too, actually. I think Plena goes LN3 or hybrid 2. Yeah, hybrid 2 is a good pick in my opinion. Because honestly speaking, I think, especially after hybrid 1, Plena can definitely put this to an advantage. this hybrid can really put you into a difficult challenge of element control. And honestly, those rice patterns are also not to be slept on. Like, you can essentially call those short elements like a rice, sort of a rice pattern as well. Now actually playing having a sort of an advantage on the accuracy, but this could shift anytime soon, not to mention only 1 minute and 55 seconds, so any mistake here, that would essentially be it. And now more of those patterns. Like, now we have element control, and if lyvet isn't confident on any of these sections, but like both players are really good at element control, so I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't really change anything. Thing is though, fatigue is definitely gonna affect the outcome. Now more of this, so as we approach the hand stream section, more of these are just gonna come through. This is where I think lyvet could really gain some leverage, but if Plena can accurately hit these, and I actually think, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now here's the final section, but this accuracy, oh, but lyvet trades that miss back, so that miss that Plena had just will not matter too much anymore. And now this lead from lyvet, sorry, this lead from Plena is just bigger than what we saw a while ago. And lyvet finding a drop, this has been the most comfortable cushion that Plena has had for this entire match, but he cannot get any comfortable because this ending, I'm pretty sure this has like a sort of a stream speed, or maybe I was thinking of another file. Yeah, here we go. That's it. Element control actually was the only thing that the ending had. And just like that, Plena takes another point, 5-3. This match has been back to back for the most part. What does lyvet go with now, honestly? I wouldn't be surprised if beer is the choice for lyvet. But actually, I think Shind Band is the better choice. Not surprised, Shind Band I think is the best choice for lyvet. .77 BPM, and this one's going to be extremely long as well. Just gonna keep on going, really. It's gonna be relentless in general. Honestly, I'm not sure how these two players are gonna fare. Because honestly, this is gonna be extremely dense. I would expect these two players to have really good scores though. And now we're starting off with some accuracy parts. I mean, sure, Plena has the advantage right now, but this might not last long if once we reach the jump stream sections, because man, those parts are gonna force you to be ultra consistent. And now here we go. Imagine doing these kinds of patterns for 3 minutes straight, or at least 2 minutes something, because there are some breaks in between. And now here we go. Plena finding a drop, but still having the accuracy. Honestly, really impressive considering the kind of map this is. It's like one of those where you easily get 200s if you're not careful, and misses not to mention as well. But the fact that Plena continues to increase in accuracy is really impressive. And now we're having more of these trills. These trills, I think, benefit lyvet more than anyone here. Again, 277 BPM of this. Just non-stop, insane, crazy action. You gotta be really careful here. What? It's actually impressive how Plena, again, still impressive how Plena has the athlete, but that's just not gonna help when lyvet's athlete is extremely close and is virtually the same. this is starting to shrink a little bit. These one-handed trills combined with all those jumps and all that, it's not a friendly map in general. Plena finding another drop, just really not helping Plena's case. Meanwhile, lyvet still extremely consistent. 99.70. Wait a second, accuracy slightly dropping for lyvet. That fatigue might cause some shift on the lead. Wait a second. Again, Plena still has the act lead. So really, any mistake that lyvet makes here is gonna be a massive disadvantage. These patterns are not friendly. Here's the thing though, lyvet just has the stamina to cruise through these kinds of picks and just full combo them with ease. That's why lyvet's such an amazing Rise player. And oh my goodness, like these two players are so well-rounded. And his accuracy is still really close. This lead is actually starting to shrink. Plena still with the accuracy advantage, but it's just not gonna be enough. Especially if, oh, that's a 50 from lyvet. Oh, that's gonna be something. Wait a second. That 50 from lyvet's really starting to concern me a lot. Because, oh, that's a miss from lyvet, and now Plena has the driver's seat. Can Plena hold on to this combo? Will this be a shift on the lead? And now here's the ending. What is happening? Wait a second. In an unexpected turn of events, now Plena has the advantage. And this is essentially a break section. And just like that, Plena takes a break point. Wow. And now, this match has turned into a different level with a break point on one of the most unexpected picks. What just happened? Oh my goodness. These two players. Wow. What a match. What a match we're having right now. Woohoo! 5-4. And now what does Plena go for? I don't know if LN3 is the way to go, really. Okay, LN4, that makes a lot of sense, actually. What in the world is happening? So now, Plena takes a break point on the Rise. Can this change the tides here? But that break point is not gonna matter too much if Plena can't capitalize on their own pick. Now, LN4, how does this even go? Like, how would like, this is a very technical LN accuracy pick. Oh my goodness. Okay, these ghost taps from the players makes me so nervous. And like, I don't know who wins this because technical wise, these two players are even, I'd say. But the consistency, I don't know. I don't know who's more consistent as an LN player. I'd slightly give it over to lyvet actually. But Plena's accuracy this match has been slightly better on some picks, as long as they're not too physical. But currently, lyvet and Plena just even in the technical section. Oh my. This is starting to shape up to be one of the most intense matches. And all that accuracy drop from both players is gonna start to really show up. I'm not surprised because this pick is really difficult act-wise. lyvet finding more 200s, but Plena's also trading those. It's tied right now! It's actually literally almost the same act. I don't know what's happening. What are these two players performing? How? And now, Plena, okay, who's actually, okay, I don't know who has the lead right now. More of these technical patterns are just gonna come. And now lyvet getting a few 200s, that's gonna give Plena a little bit of a cushion to take this. Oh my, just imagine how nervous these two players are going to be. Another 200 from Plena. We haven't even reached the chorus yet. And this chorus really forces you to be consistent. Both players still holding on, technical wise. I think these two are even. But consistency, again, lyvet has been the slightly more consistent player. But these two aren't accounts. I think Plane has started to gain a little bit of traction. 600 points of difference! These technical patterns aren't friendly at all to anyone. Oh my heart is beating extremely fast. These mini Jackie LNs. Oh wow, a few 200s from Plata, but lyvet trades those back. Time is running out. Who is going to take it? Now we have a fast elite speed section. Both players hold on. lyvet gets a few act drops. Oh, Plata drops. I think that does it. I think lyvet's gonna take a break point back. Unless we see some act drops. Oh, that does it. Another break point. Another break point. And just like that, 6-4, lyvet's in championship point. Plana had the better act overall, but that miss just gave it away. Man, what are these two players doing? What are these two players doing, man? Essentially, I mean, all lyvet has right now in the rise is beer, really. But Plana's score on beer isn't bad as well. Oh wow, still really close. The fact that it's still extremely close, but we haven't really reached the bulk of the chart. And here's the last push for both players in this file. Oh my goodness. What are these two players doing? 99.7 still. This is grand finals, by the way. Oh, playing finding a drop. That's going to be massive for lyvet. I think that's really bad. Time is really on lyvet's side right now. Is that it? Is this it? There's still a lot of chokeable sections though. Now here's the final part. Here's where the real technicality starts. lyvet still holding 99.72. These abrasive bursts just do not get any easier. And more of those coming, but no misses from either of them. What are these two players doing? They're both doing extremely well. Oh wow, again, just still that consistency from lyvet. What is happening? Playing fighting another drop, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen and everyone, whatever you identify as, lyvet is your OSU Philippines Nationals Mania 4K champion with the V1SS. Wow! What a way to end this. What a way to end this tournament with the V1SS from lyvet. What a score from lyvet. Oh man, that was a massive win for lyvet, and Plena performed absolutely well, going toe to toe with him. I can't believe we're actually showing the winner of this with this song. Just a great performance from both lyvet and Plena. These two players absolutely performed amazing. Congratulations to lyvet for winning the entire tournament. Just an extremely consistent player, extremely accurate as well, and Plena performed absolutely amazing, getting second place. Definitely no easy feat at all. Great performances. Just what a performance for both of them. I mean, I just cannot believe how well this match was. Congratulations to lyvet for winning this match. Though we gotta finish this with, of course, the showcase. I'm actually really curious to see how these two players are going to perform. Man, like all of these matches, just really impressive work from everyone. I gotta say, I mean, we still have one more match later in the grand finals for 7K, which is Sammy versus Silla at 8 PM. But since this is the end of the 4K tournament, at least, just gotta say, I'm really thankful for all of the players who participated here, and all of the map pooling, refereeing, streamers, commentators who participated on this tournament, for 4Ks at least. I mean, like, all these players just have shown that they deserve to be a part of this. Both lyvet and Plano just really pushing the charge, but like, all the other players performed so well. Like, no matter at what angle you look at it, it's really hard to keep up with the players in the Philippines right now. Just goes to show how much they really advanced. This is gonna be so much here. Right now, Plena has a 500-point lead. Now time is really starting to... It's actually still a lot of time. Really impressive work for both players to keep up consistency. I mean, accuracy-wise, this is going to be extremely hard. Really impressive work so far from both of these players. It's very technical, yet still just really consistent, these two players. I mean, it's the grand finals tiebreaker already, and yet these two players just look at all of those patterns that are thrown at you.
Babe.
What?
Now make me a sandwich.
Still, just insane consistency from both of them.
Eat my shorts.
Just, what in the world are these two players doing? 99.5, 99.6, full combo still! And those jacks, just no joke again. They're just gonna really give you some trouble. We're already on almost the halfway mark, and yet these two players just consistent. Still 4,500. Imagine if anyone misses on the section. That cannot happen, right? Told you, it's not gonna happen here. It's gonna happen here. Just kidding, nah. I'm not gonna curse them anymore. Okay, anyways. Again, Korjak LNs. These two players are really consistent on those Korjak long notes. Man, what? It just keeps on going. Maybe some 200s from Plena, yeah, but... And some 200s from lyvet, but this consistency! What? You can't do this! And more of these Korjak sections just keep on going. You've got to be joking, right? This is the grand finals tiebreaker, and these two players, this requires a lot of consistency and control just to keep this alive. Wow! 6,000 combos still! And this file is no joke as well. This is a really difficult technical file. It's just a matter of who misses that. These patterns are just not giving anyone trouble. Still really close, 1,000 points apart. What? Oh, Plena finally finds a drop. But lyvet, that consistency, really impressive. But considering how long this is, this lead could still be well within Plena's range. lyvet finding a drop. Bro, imagine if this was a tiebreaker match. It would be so insane right now. Time is running out. Oh, wow. Now, Plano just keeping it up. 200 counts and all that. Wow, 2,000 points of difference. What? This tiebreaker showcase has absolutely been insane. Like, the fact that we've only really seen one miss from each player just goes to show how talented these two really are. Now here's the final section. This part is going to be extremely difficult. I mean, I expect a lot of bursts and all that and element sections that are really going to challenge you. Now again, more of these patterns is gonna come at you. I mean, these two players are really good at element patterns that are fast. Wow, the fact that they're keeping that consistency, and even with the technicality, just what? Still, again, you can't just do this, man. lyvet finding a drop, and now it just makes you wonder if had this gone to tiebreaker, Plano with a one. What? One missed the tiebreaker. Plano just one missed the tiebreaker. Are you kidding me? One miss on the tiebreaker. One miss! And two misses from lyvet! What are these two players doing? Excuse me? Two misses to one miss on the tiebreaker. Okay, what? You cannot be serious. And just like that, again, we'll be showing the winner of this entire tournament. Congratulations to lyvet again. Plano performed extremely well. Had this gone to tiebreak, this could have really went the other way around, but man, I just cannot comprehend how good this is. Congratulations to lyvet for winning this tournament. Well deserved. Both players absolutely deserve this victory. Man, I mean, I don't even know how to end this tournament properly, at least for the 4K side. But considering that there's still a 7K tournament happening later on, 7K Grand Finals, I think it's best I save my everything for later. Until then though, thanks so much everyone for coming to the stream. See you later at 8 PM for the final match of the entire tournament between Sunny and Yellow Day. Congratulations again to lyvet for winning this tournament. And see you later, once again.
And you cannot see a shadow. The beam of shining light will guide